Hey my friends, Late Boy Scout here. I want to tell you about a product I recently learned about called TekMat. What is TekMat? It's essentially a cleaning mat for your gun. Oh, but wait a minute, I already have one of those. It's called an old towel. Yeah, well, you know what? Your wife wants you to stop using that. And also, you're not a caveman. Use the right tool for the right job. TekMat has a variety of mats for pretty much any gun you've got. They've got long gun TekMats, as you can see. My Remington 870 is on the Remington 870 TekMat, and my Smith & Wesson M&P is sitting on top of the Smith & Wesson M&P TekMat. And check that out. This isn't for cleaning your gun at all. Well, it is for cleaning your gun. It's just not designed for a specific gun. You can use it for whatever you got. And also, it's really cool because it's the Gadsden flag. It can also be a decoration or a really big mouse pad or any number of other things. So TekMats are pretty versatile and pretty cool in that way. Now, one of the things I really like about this, they make TekMats for virtually any gun you got. So if you have a Smith & Wesson M&P and you want a TekMat that's got the diagram for the Smith & Wesson M&P on it, you can get that. You can also get one for your Glock. You can also get one for your XD, for your SIG, for your CZ, whatever. Go to their website, which I've got listed down below, and you can check out all the different varieties of TekMats that are made. We'll talk briefly about what you get with a TekMat. Well, you've got a nice polyester top here that's going to protect your gun, keep it from getting any scratches on it. That's really cool. And underneath, you've got a textured neoprene that's going to keep your TekMat from slipping all over the table, making it so your workspace is stable. More than that, what you've obviously got here is basically a kind of an exploded view of your gun. Now that's really cool, not just for the technical and usability side of things, but it's also just so cool to look at. I don't know about you, but I'm fascinated looking at stuff like this. It's like looking at a map for me. It's just so much fun. And we've also got, obviously, as I said before, these are sort of tailored to each gun. So you've got a description of what the Smith & Wesson M&P is on this side. Then on this side, you've got the specifications of your average Smith & Wesson M&P. Then you've got the parts list going all the way down here on this side. And then, of course, every one of these parts is numbered and matches up with that parts list. So this really is a usable mat that's going to help you take your gun down in detail and be able to reassemble it. Give it the detailed cleaning you want to give it, reassemble it, and do so confidently. So that's very cool. By the way, you get the same thing with your rifle or long gun TekMat. In this case, the Remington 870. You've got pretty much all the same things going on here. A little description of the gun, some of the specs. Then you've got a parts list going on up here. You can see all those. And then, of course, the big exploded view diagram of the gun, so you can take this thing down as far as you need to. So if you spend a lot of time shooting your long gun, get yourself a long gun TekMat. You can use that double duty for your pistols, obviously, if you want to. Or you get one for each. Then you've got those exploded view diagrams for each gun. Now these TekMats are very reminiscent of the Gunsmith's bench mat made by Glock. And I've always thought that was a really cool decorative piece, not just a helpful diagram, but just something really cool to look at and something I'd like to keep somewhere and kind of put on my wall or whatever. And now you can have that with TekMat. You can have that for whatever gun you want. Now that is very cool because not everybody's a fan of Glock, but I'm sure everybody that saw that mat that Glock made was like, man, I wish there was one of those for my gun. Yeah, now there is, made by TekMat. That's pretty cool. It's also priced right around what that Glock mat was, around 13 bucks. That's so reasonable, totally reasonable. And by the way, my friends over at TekMat, when they sent me these mats, said, hey, let's also set you up with a discount code for the folks that watch your videos. So look down there in the description. You can get that discount code. You can go use it at their website. Pick up whichever TekMat works for you. Pick up one for each gun if you want. You'll definitely be seeing some of these TekMats in my upcoming videos. They're really cool to look at, and I like putting cool to look at stuff in my videos. This is a Late Boy Scout giving you a little heads up on a pretty cool product made by TekMat. We'll see you guys later.